DREAMING of FREYDIS by Donal Otis Crane. Chapter 1. Cambridge. Giantess! And as archaic as the word sounded, it never failed to make Holly Saknussenou shudder, knowing that she qualified as one. On most days, she took the fact of her height in stride, or at least she ignored it as much as onlookers or shop window reflections would allow. Often, she tried to play with it. Her standing response by the fall of 1998 had become, "We Danes are the tallest, most civilized people on earth." She would turn up what remained of her accent so that her voice lilted, managing to sound proud and sarcastic at the same time. And when people on Brattle or Mount Auburn streets pressed it further and asked exactly how tall she was, Holly offered different numbers on different days, ranging between 194 and 198 centimetres, depending on how she was dressed. If she was wearing a turtleneck or an old jacket she'd found at Keyes's, she opted for the low range, reasoning that the weather had compacted her spine. But if Holly was in one of the outfits she'd designed herself, a full-length Dior-like sundress or one of her flowing Carnaby Street topcoats, she quoted the high number, determined to glory in her stature as best she could. Either way, she knew the metric numbers confused almost every American who asked. And when the question came up back in Denmark, she answered 6'4", knowing they would be just as mystified. The Danes may have been statistically the tallest people in the world, with the Dutch fast catching up, but Holly towered there as well. People in Copenhagen or her hometown of Wildbæk may not have been as blunt as some of the Bostonians, but Holly could often see the question coming and tried to head it off by attributing her height to genetically modified popcorn, and then sighing. Se, hvad Amerika har gjort ved mig. Look what America did to me.